Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Craven County where a man is facing death by distribution charges. Now, Craven County deputies arrested Robert Moore Jr. on Friday for felony death by distribution. Back on September 14, 2024, Morgana Dawn Muhammad died from an overdose, according to deputies. Now, at the time, they say Moore lived in Vanceboro, and a warrant says he gave Muhammad some fentanyl. Now, when Moore was arrested, deputies say he had cocaine on him. The 43-year-old man is being held without bond. And now I want to highlight some political news, and that State Congressman Representative Tim Reeder has announced his re-election campaign for North Carolina House District 9. Reeder said he's running to continue delivering practical, solutions-focused leadership for Pitt County and the state of North Carolina. Now, he said in a statement, quote, "Representing the citizens of District 9 has been one of the greatest honors of my life. I entered public service to bring a steady, accountable voice to Raleigh, one grounded in real-world experience, common sense decision-making, and a deep commitment to the health and well-being of our community. I'm proud of what we've accomplished, but there is more work to do," end quote. Now, during his tenure, Dr. Reeder has prioritized strengthening rural and community health care, improving public safety, supporting responsible budgeting, expanding educational opportunities, supporting ECU, and advancing policies that foster economic growth throughout eastern North Carolina. Now, Reeder emphasized that his re-election campaign will focus on continuing to deliver results for families, local businesses, and the entire region. Now, a longtime emergency physician at ECU Health and associate professor at East Carolina University's Brody School of Medicine, Dr. Reeder has spent decades serving on the front lines of healthcare. His background gives him a unique perspective on the challenges families face and the policies needed to support stronger, healthier communities. He'll file for re-election on Tuesday at 10 a.m. at the Pitt County Board of Elections. And now we want to turn our attention to the U.S. airstrikes on alleged drug boats in the Caribbean and near Venezuela. NBC's Alice Barr has more from Washington.
This morning, a growing push for answers about the U.S. boat strikes off Venezuela targeting alleged drug smugglers. President Trump backing Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth amid new reporting the Pentagon carried out a second strike on a boat to kill survivors of the first hit.
Pete said that didn't happen.
Does that make you?
I have great confidence in it.
A U.S. official and a source familiar with the actions tell NBC News it happened on September 2nd, and the Washington Post, citing two sources, was first to report the second strike came because Secretary Hegseth had ordered all on board killed.
We'll look into it, but no, I wouldn't have wanted that, not a second strike.
Critics in Congress calling it a war crime.
So this rises to the level of a war crime if it's true. And the questions that we've been asking for months are, give us the evidence that the folks on board were really narco traffickers.
Now, Republican leaders of the Senate and House Armed Services Committees launching inquiries promising rigorous oversight.
If that occurred, that would be very serious, and I agree that would be an illegal act.
When people want to surrender, you don't kill them, and they have to pose an imminent threat.
The Homeland Security Secretary disputed the account, while Secretary Hegseth posted, "Our current operations in the Caribbean are lawful," and the Attorney General defended the administration's approach to fight drug cartels.
They are narco-terrorists. What you're showing on the screen right now are terrorists, and they are being blown up.
A series of U.S. boat strikes have killed more than 80 people over the past few months. The Trump.
And again, that was Alice Barr reporting. We now want to turn to your weather forecast. Everything's looking sunny outside right now as we make our way through the day. Air temperatures really not going to respond to the sunshine, going to respond more to the northerly winds that are present across the east. Highs today likely holding around the 50-degree mark. Normal for this time of year? It is. The 1st of December, which means it is the start of meteorological winter. Normally we would see air temperatures upper 50s, low 60s, some areas in the mid 60s, but we're not there today, that's for sure. 45 degrees right now in Grifton, comes with a north-northeasterly breeze at 10 miles an hour. Dew points down at 28 degrees, but more importantly, your feels like temperature right now down in, well, right now down in the upper 30s. Right now feeling like 39 degrees in Grifton. Here's what it looks like across the U.S. We've got our eyes on that system that again is right now pushing quite a bit of snow across Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and even northern portions of Arkansas. We will get that system. We will not get the snow from that system. We are going to stay way too warm to support any sort of snowfall, but we will be watching that system push much needed rainfall through the east, coming in late tonight through the day tomorrow. I think you'll be looking at wet conditions until we get past sunset tomorrow. So again, tomorrow is, I don't know if a washout is a proper term, but it is going to be wet and dreary for the entirety of the day. There will certainly be periods where we see some pretty heavy showers come down. Right now, most of us are sitting in the, I would say, more mid 40s, some of us upper 40s, especially as you get closer to the Pamlico and Albemarle Sounds. As you head closer to I-95, you're looking more low to mid 40s. Regardless, again, everyone is cool today because of the winds, and those winds are universally coming out of the northeast, coming in at about 10 to 20 miles an hour sustained. Right now, Manio showing up with a 21 mile an hour sustained wind. We've got 14 in Beaufort, Kenansville, New Bern, and Elizabeth City. 16 mile per hour breeze in Jacksonville. It is just going to be a breezy day, but it's the rain showers that we want you to focus on. Those will be arriving coming up late tonight, more so early tomorrow morning. If those of you who are just itching for some drops, tomorrow's going to scratch that itch for you, because once we wake up at around 5, 6, 7 a.m., most of the drops again will be spread all across eastern North Carolina. We'll get kind of our first big push of some moderate showers coming in at around 7, 8, and 9 a.m. Then we'll have a secondary round of rain, another kind of, I don't want to call it a downpour, but there will certainly be heavier rainfall rates showing up from noon, and that will last until we get to around 3 or 4 p.m. There's a picture by 3, and you're looking again at most of those drops trying to pull away from the Outer Banks. There will still be a few stragglers left, though, some lingering showers once we get that main line off the coast. So again, we won't say a complete goodbye to the raindrops until we really get past midnight, really Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. From there, we've got a better opportunity for some more rain showing up. Right now, here's a look at your full 8-day forecast. Oh, looks like our system, there we go. There we go. Here's a look at it. We've got rain showers coming in late tonight. We're talking about after sunset. So if you're wondering, okay, well, what does my commute home look like? It should be totally fine. Rain showers really show up later on tonight into tomorrow and last throughout the day tomorrow. Air temperatures going to be in the mid-50s tomorrow, a little bit warmer than where we're at today, but then overnight lows return to the freezing point for your Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. All in the low 30s. 32 Wednesday morning, 31 Thursday morning, 33 Friday morning. Lots of sunshine Wednesday and Thursday. By Friday, another system will be approaching eastern North Carolina, giving us another round of rain that will linger into the weekend, certainly covering up Saturday and potentially even parts of Sunday as well. Well, that's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic day.